So this is my 2001 Bora Volkswagen. Had it for about 3 days, and I'm just going to go through what's going on with it. I haven't touched it, I haven't washed it, I haven't done anything. But so far, it's a great little car, but it's got a few things wrong with it. And I've just upset the dog, and we'll go through and tell you what those things wrong, what I've got to do, so forth. So the body on this is really good, with a few little scratches and what have you. Nothing huge. It's in pretty good nick. Front grille needs redoing, which it shall do. These need doing badly, and there'll be a video up on those very shortly. Needs a new mirror, but apart from that, it's in good nick. It has got mafia tint on it. Really dark. Too dark. It's illegal. Not only that, overnight, it's really hard to see what you're doing when you want to turn left or right. It has Ox brand wheels, which I didn't know anything about. They're quite nice, I don't mind them. They're actually Australian, I didn't know that. The wheels, the tyres are 225, 45, 17s all round. We've got a huge gap. I'll have to do something about that sooner or later. It has got aftermarket springs, if you can see in there, the yellow ones. Aftermarket springs in the front as well. The front tyres do match. The rest of them are, we've got 3 different sorts of tyres on it. We've got a little ding just here. But apart from that, it's pretty good. Hello. It's got the 2 litre motor in it. I just double checked. Thanks to Ali Mac. Told me where to find it. Normally they've got something on the shock towers to tell you, but it doesn't. It's in the boot. Good little motor. Seems to go well. The only thing I can find wrong in here is we do have a slight oil leak just through here. That'll have to be investigated. It could be even out of one of the sensors by the looks of it. But it's zippy and it gets along all right. We've had some sort of something go on there. I'm not quite sure what. Just here is the air conditioning. So that could have exploded up through there. I'm not quite sure about that. But pretty clean and tidy. Looks like it's easy to work on as well. Spark plugs are fairly easy to get to. Your oil filter down there, fairly easy to get to. So yeah, pretty happy with all that. The boot in these is fairly big. If you have a look, yeah, you got your little netting there. We've got up here, supposedly, first aid kit. It's not exactly the first aid kit that it came with. And there's some more. But yeah, that's pretty good. You got your standard warning triangle, which is still here. That's rather good. The seats split. And we've got a couple of cargo holders in the corners that are just there. And we've got a 12-volt outlet just there. So it's rather neat and tidy. Spare boot, spare wheel, and a little unusual carry case compartment. Put things. Build date was the 10th month of 2000. Wasn't made in Australia. The actual date of it is it's the 1st of the 1st model. Mk4. This window does not go up and down. It'll work, you can hear it working, but it's not moving. So I'll say there's a gear gone wrong there. That's been scratched up there. You do have your own little speakers in the back, which is rather neat. So you've got tweeters and your normal ones. Unfortunately the radio doesn't work. The upholstery is fairly dirty. Split seat, 60/40. Headrests. Front seats are rather good. Quite nice, I like them. Radio doesn't work. The wheel bearing on the left hand side needs doing. And this gear shift is a bit dodgy. It can be very hard to get into reverse or first and second. I do know a quick fix for it, but it actually needs some new rubbers and some new plastics inside here on the shifter itself. Neat little gauge, cluster, everything you need. Couple of quirky things, if I'm going to show you. Things in something that I've never had before. Light comes on when you open the mirror up. How's that? I've never seen that before. Yes, it's dirty, it needs cleaning. The other neat thing, sunglass case on the side. I need a new switch here, which is about $10. I'll probably need, this is fairly flimsy here, so I might need a new one of those, I'm not quite sure. But overall, it's a neat little car. It needs clean. But yeah, VW Bora, or VW Jetta. This is just to show you what it's like and what I think of it, and so far, well, I really like it. This came up, I got it for $1,200 with 4 months rego on it. And if you know Australian rego is rather expensive. So the car was actually $800. Anyway, that's about it. Hooroo!